Hey guys, so today I'll be playing a little bit of white mana and some black mana. The other day, I played a mono-black skeleton aggro deck that did better than I expected it to do, for sure. And a couple of the cards in the deck really stood out as being good cards on their own, even ignoring the skeleton synergies. They were pretty powerful, and that is case of the Stash Skeleton and Corpses of the Lost. They both seemed like pretty good cards. They obviously work well together, but I started thinking, is there possibly another deck that we could build around those two cards rather than Skeleton Tribal that could possibly be good? So the first thing I thought was, both of these cards, while creating aggressive creatures, also produce an enchantment as well. So could there be a enchantment deck using these two cards in black? Because normally green-white enchantments is the main enchantment deck. So I built this deck here. It is black-white enchantments, and I'll go through the deck really quickly here for you. So first of all, Dockside Chef, 1 mana, 1/2, pay 2 mana, sack an artifact or creature, draw a card. Not the most powerful card, but it does a couple of things in this deck. For one, obviously it's an enchantment, so it's going to help the rest of the deck out. It's also an early drop, which is just nice to have a blocker against a lot of decks. The big thing is that the sacrificing of the creature works with a couple of our cards. For one, we can sacrifice in the later game, we can sacrifice our suspected skeleton to turn on the case, and then be able to sacrifice it to search our deck for whatever we want. So there's one thing there. Also, if we need to descend with Corpses of the Lost, we can sacrifice something with the Dockside Chef to trigger the descend from this card, and then get it back to our hand. We're also playing Michiko's Reign of Truth, just a good aggressive enchantment card. Ossification, enchantment removal, obviously. Wedding Announcement, just a good quality enchantment for the deck. Hollowed Haunting is the big one, so we are going to try to get this thing out and then play a bunch of enchantments, obviously. The big thing I thought would be interesting is that Corpses of the Lost is sort of a recurring enchantment effect, so it would kind of work well with the Hallowed Haunting. Neva, Stalked by Nightmares, is a card that I don't think has ever seen play, but 4 mana, 2/2 menace, so not the strongest card, but when it enters the battlefield, you can return an enchantment or creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and then whenever an enchantment I control is put into a graveyard, it gets +1/+1, and I scry. So the big thing is, if I can bring back like a Hallowed Haunting from my graveyard or something like that, that seems pretty good. Virtue of Loyalty, just a good early drop, but also an enchantment. And then I've got 2 Virtue of Persistence, just to some life gain and removal. And then again, it is technically an enchantment, so maybe we'll get to 7 mana, and that'll be relevant as well. But mostly just removal, that gives us some life. And then in the sideboard, we have some Duresses for control matchups, Get Lost for some more removal. Life of Toshiro Umezawa is a card that I've always loved, but has never really seen a ton of play, I don't think. Maybe a little bit. We bring this in against any sort of like a token deck or a toxic deck, any small creatures where the -1/-1 ability can possibly kill a creature. The life gain's also good, so against mono red too, this thing can kill a creature and gain life. And then if we end up being aggressive in the game, we also have a +2/+2 ability as well, and then we get a 2/3 creature out of it. So that's another one that I'm considering trying main board as well, but for now we'll try it in the sideboard. Lorna of the Third Path to kill opposing artifacts and enchantments, and then 2 more virtues I can bring in against, again, like fast decks and burn decks and stuff like that. The land is the usual black-white lands, and yeah, that's the deck. So let's jump into some games and see if black-white enchantments is any good. Okay, Pernicious 87 with the Gandalf avatar against our black-white enchantment deck. Almost tempted to keep this and go tap land, turn 2 case, and then just don't draw any more lands. I just know I'm going to mulligan this and get a 1-lander. I just feel it. I'm going to keep. I'm going to try a 6-land hand in an aggro deck, and we'll see if I end up regretting it. I hate mulliganing so much if I don't have to. So tap land. Look at this cool guy. Ooh, it shoots goo. Cool. Okay, Pernicious 87 plays probably a Traxa. Okay, we didn't draw land. That's good. Let's get our skeleton going. if they play another one of these triomes, we'll know it's Atraxa. If it's the other triome, the Jund one. Yep. Okay, let's go to combat. And we'll hold off the Virtue here for the future. I'll probably end up discarding this milling and trying to find something as well. There's the Stomper. Alright, let's flash in this now. Who cares? Opponent gets a land. So I would like to draw the 3-mana skeleton card. I think that would be a good draw. Ossification. I don't even know if I play that yet, because this thing's not doing anything right now. However, if they play Battle for Zendikar next, then they can attack with it. Maybe I will. Let's do it. Might regret that if they have the 1-mana flash in exile enchantment thing, and then they can take that back and get back their dinosaur, but oh well. So next turn we're probably playing the Virtue, depending on our draw. And we might be relying on this Restless Fortress to try and finish the game. So tap land, another Stomper, yep. Still can't attack or block, which is nice. Land. Okay, let's go Virtue and attack. Get our counters. So they're at 10. 2, 4, 6. So they could play an Atraxa, which they probably will. So attack. So I could double block here. But if they have a removal spell, we get kind of wrecked. So I think I'll just take the 4 here. Maybe a Sunfall here too, who knows? Thing is, they have to eventually deal with this skeleton. When they do, I get to go find something, which is nice. Opponent plays up the Beanstalk and then a Sunfall. Yeah. Okay. So we're certainly relying on this man land now to... So there's another one. Let's do that. This is going to be a sketchy one. So I'm trying to think here. This is going to go off now. That's bigger now. This goes off. So next turn, if they play like an Atraxa, we can search for the removal spell with this and still have the mana to... Or no, we can... Because that costs 2 to activate plus the mana for the removal spell. So I couldn't do that and attack with the land. So they play a million guys. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. What could I even search up with this that would do anything right now? Not really much. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Maybe we just get the Virtue and hope that they... 5 times 3, we dead anyways. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's try game 2. We will sideboard in... I'll bring in the Lorenz. I'll bring in the Get Lost, because they're probably... Well, they're definitely playing the enchantment removal. The Duresses to take Sunfalls. And then I think we don't want these anymore. We probably don't want... I may reduce these by, like, maybe just 2 of these. 3 of those. Are these things just too slow? Let's go -1 of these. I think I need to kill them fast, right? Like, the Hollowed Hauntings are good, but probably too slow. Let's go -1 of these. Let's just play 2 of these. Especially because they're probably going to play, like, Farewells and stuff like that, and then those things get way worse. Alright, try again. So, play first. We'll try it out. So, swamp. So we don't want lands, but that's okay. Let's... So if they up the Beanstalk here, I'll probably kill it with the Get Lost. Excuse my green screen with a green mug. So land. Okay, so let's play this and attack. They can actually kill it with... Which is crazy. So I hope they exile this and not this, because then I can kill it and get it back with the token. So what do they take? Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay. Oh, it loses haste though. That's right. So next turn we can lure into the 3rd path, kill the ley line. Up the Beanstalk, yep. So let's go land, let's go Lauren, kill this, get our thing, get a thing, and attack. Very nice. Yeah, I'm convinced this card is actually very good. Like, I think reading skeletons you control makes people think that it has to be in a skeleton deck, which is what I thought at first and what I built. But I think, like, a 3-mana 3/2 haste that is potentially repeatable over and over again, I don't know. I think it's cool. So opponent is contemplating what to do. This is 90% dark chocolate, which I do not recommend, but... Okay, opponent does nothing. Let's play the Mirex, and let's go to combat. Opponent takes it. So let's hold back the removal spell here. I don't want to play this yet with no target in the graveyard. And we can also make a Mirex token if nothing happens here. So Leyline taking a token, yeah. If they take Lauren, that'd be hilarious. I could kill it and then Lauren would come back and kill their other one. So so that goes away. Pass. Do they have another one? Because that's crazy. 3 of them. Okay, so they kill that. Yeah, I guess we just let that happen and get a land. So now we can Mirex and get lost because of that, so that's kind of nice if they play like a Stomper or something like that. So there's their land. Virtue. So they're tapped out now, so I think I probably Draw us both a card. We get a land. So is there any? So they're gonna gain. They're gonna gain 3 life or 2 life from this. Is there any benefit to me killing this to prevent that? I get the 2 maps. I think I might do it. There's nothing else to kill here. That could be a terrible play. I don't actually know. And then I'll make a Murex token. Could be bad. Another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we play this. Get back our this. Play it. And attack for lethal. Okay. Okay. Game 3. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I want another duress is the question. Like, I just feel like I have to aggro them out with this stuff. Like, I don't think that the Hallowed Hunting game plan is going to do anything. Because it's too much of a late game thing. And I can't beat them in the late game. So I'm going to duress, take those out. Duress. And... like, do I play another Get Lost? To kill their enchantments? Like, is this thing any good in this? Not really, right? Life gain doesn't help me against them. The -1 does nothing. It's just a pump spell. Let's bring in the Get Lost just to kill. I mean, this thing was pretty good there. I don't know if I should have that in too. The thing is, most of their stuff exiles, right? Alright, let's give it a shot. We're on the draw, though. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Alright, game 3. Pernicious 87 with our black-white enchantment deck. Playing our homebrew against probably the best deck in the format. It probably at least top 3 best decks in the format for sure. So the fact that we're going to game 3 is good. Mulligan. We have the turn 1 duress, turn 2. We got to draw white mana, obviously, but I don't want to mulligan to 5, so we're going to keep it. Put back the ossification and pray that we draw a white source. So I think if we can go turn 1 duress, turn 2 virtue, and then draw plains in our next, or white source in our next 2 turns, and then turn 3 wedding announcement, I think we'll be in okay shape. And then we have the Get Lost back up against their stuff. Question is, did the opponent just log off? Was black-white enchantments too good? Okay. Victory against Atraxa. Opponent did not want to deal. Yeah, I had fun. Okay, Das Bulk with the Garrick. The bulky Garrick. On the draw. Let's try it. Opponent plays a Riveteer's Overlook. Let's go land. Okay, so we do nothing here. Slogurk. Let's kill that right now before it does any weird combo stuff. So they get back their land, right? Yep. So I played this deck once before. It's like a weird combo deck. I mean, it's really good. Unfortunately, I think I have to kill this thing too. I can't really, yeah. Jeez. Alright, let's go land. I think I have to kill all this combo-y stuff. Which is too bad, because I would have loved to have put down the Hallowed Haunting. And then get triggers off of those enchantments, but This stuff cannot survive. Cool. Yep. Okay, let's go. Let's put this down. It's got to go down at some point. And then next turn we can Wedding Announcement and Case and hope that it does something. They might just kill this, though, if they have the green land that kills an enchantment. Another Slogurk. Okay. So land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play all of this, so let's do that. Let's go Dockside. Get a dude. Let's go Case. Get a guy. Go for the throat. Sure. And let's go Announcement and get another guy. Pretty good turn. 2, 4, 6. So land would be great here because it will trigger. See, they can just like combo off though. It's so crazy. We might just lose here. So if we get a land, we can play the Virtue, triggering our stuff, and then like take their guys. Yeah, I think they just combo off here, I'm pretty sure. Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think playing the enchantment's more important here than the 2/2. And I think we attack all here. They're 30 life. We're gonna lose a 4/4 to the Slogurk, but our stuff's all gonna untap. So it's going to come down to, can they combo off right now? Which, with what they have on the board, I'm pretty sure they just win the game here. If they don't, we can swamp Virtue and go nuts. Yes, they bring this all back. All their lands come back. They get 1,000,000 mana. I guess it comes down to what's in their hand, because they need to have something to spend the mana on. I know they play Memory Deluge, which, did they just get one? Okay. So land. So we can play this, get back the Dockside, play it, trigger the thing, or we can just play the Virtue here. Let's play the Virtue. It takes from their graveyard. Let's attack all. I think they just take it, honestly, because they want their combo pieces, and I don't think... Yeah, they're at so much life, right? And then untap all. Okay, so they got to win here now, obviously. So bring back, like, 30 lands. Oh, this is so boring to play against. Okay, well, while he does this, I'm going to go open the window because it's too hot in here. So you guys give me a second. Okay. I came back and the board was cleared. I don't know what happened. Terror Tide. All creatures get X minus. Okay. So they wipe the board. Okay. Turn all land cards from your graveyard. I will take... I guess I'll take this guy. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Let's go... Let's go Dockside. Let's go this thing. Getting back Dockside. Playing Dockside. Okay. Case has been solved. Pump our guys. So they gotta kill us right now. We have a flying Slogurk, so... Okay. There's a whole lot of nothing there, but okay, so I don't even know what to sideboard against this deck. I don't think I need the Lorans. The Duresses, the problem is all their combo pieces are creatures, right? So like the Duress isn't even that good. I don't know if I even have something to do. Like get lost just to kill their creatures, I guess. And then take out... Like, this is good because it exiles it, so it doesn't go to the graveyard. I think I just want to be aggressive here and try to kill them. Their Virtue does kill, like, the 3/3s in that, but once they get bigger, it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I'll just bring in, like, 2 of these, and then I'll go -1 of these, -1 of these, and try to be aggressive. Okay, game 2 against Das Bulk. Seems pretty bad. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Better. Let's go like that. Maybe I should have kept the 2 get lost just because I have to kill their combo pieces, but taking our... which one? Okay. So let's go Chef. So we want to draw the skeleton case here. Maybe I need some sort of graveyard hate now, if this is like a new deck. Let's attack, and we will hold back our Get Lost for their 3-drop. That will probably be the Nissa or Slogurk. Nothing. Okay, lands are doing nothing for us here. Attack for 1. Okay, that thing. Let's kill it. So there's the case. Definitely will play that. Bit of a slow beat down here, but... So it might have been better to... I didn't know I was going to draw that, obviously, but it would have been nice to have ossificationed and kept the thing in our hand, but that's okay. So landfall. Yep. Map. Yeah, drawing lands is really good for them. There's the Slogurk. Okay, let's go ossification on the Nissa. And attack. Unfortunately, there's no enchantments in our deck to bring back. I might sacrifice this to itself, end of turn, to put it in the graveyard so that next turn I can bring it back with this. And I get to draw a card. Let's do that. So sacrifice. Draw. Draw. Land. Play this. Get back my guy. Play him as well. Attack. So there's a Nissa. That's a good draw. Yes. So we attack all because I want to Iganjo this Nissa. Yep. Okay, down to 6. I will absolutely put that back in my hand. Okay, land. They can probably board wipe here. Yeah. So scry 1. I don't think I want that. Oh, that thing lives, right? True. True, true, true. So play this. Attack for 6. And then this will go off, right? So next turn I can search my deck for another one of these with haste and probably kill them. We also have their fortress here that can attack for 2, so they need to be able to kill that as well. So, okay. We beat the weird new combo deck. Excellent. Okay, next game, Mr. Menz against our Black-White Enchantment deck. Play first. We have our mana we want. Unfortunately, nothing really aggressive to do for until turn 3, but that's okay. Okay, land. So we want to draw our skeleton case. Is this gonna be Boros tokens? Yeah. Okay, I don't want to do nothing this turn. I'm actually going to exile this 1-drop. I just have to slow them down enough to get my stuff going here, so as much as I hate doing that. So depending what they do here, okay. I'm probably going to wedding announcement here. They're probably going to play a War Leader's Call, and then I'm going to have to chump block. Yep. I think I chump block here. So land, we'll play this out. We're going to be on defense, unfortunately, but that's okay. So if I can, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to survive long enough because they're going to probably go nuts here. I think I have to play the Hollowed Hunting next and then hope that I can survive long enough to start getting things off of it. Yeah, kill my guy, and then that's going to turn their case over. Solve their case, sorry. So I might not block here because this next turn this is going to become a 2/2, and then I can actually trade with it. So can I afford to do this for a turn? I don't know. I think we have to try. I'll have 2 2/2s to block with. I just need them to not go insane here with what's in their hand. I'd like to draw a land here because then I can play this, get the skeleton, get the creature off the haunting, and flash in the virtue. Oh, jeez. It's very good. Attack, yeah. Oh my god. Alright, let's block. Probably not much we can do at that point. Alright, let's do what we said we would do here. So corpse, get our thing. Yeah. And then we'll hold back and flash in our... The problem is the World Leader's Call, they just playing creatures now. Actually, they just attack with this and then this triggers that, right? So I think there's nothing we can do here. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, Boros tokens, let's bring in these. And these. And probably these. And these. Let's go minus those. Let's minus... Actually, the get loss are probably not as good because it gives them 2 artifacts, which I don't want to do in that deck. I think these are too slow. These are probably too slow as well. I'll keep 2 of them just so I can actually do it, but... And then Wedding Announcements. Okay, let's give that a shot. Mr. Menz. Crush us with Boros tokens game 1. So on the play, let's keep. So we want them to play a turn 1, the vampire, the red vampire, so we can kill it with this. We don't want to see the one. Ah, shoot. Oh, they played nothing. Even better. All right, let's go land. I still think I do this and gain 2 life. Yep. Okay, let's gain some more life, and then we'll get our creature next turn. Let's go like this. Let's go like that. And we will attack for 3. So we need to draw a Lauren. That's good too, actually. So creature. So we can get super aggressive here. Down to 9. So this is where the turn gets scary here. They can go, they can do a lot here now. So luckily we've gained some life, so we're not. What will they do? I was going to say they can possibly Gleeful Demolition, but they don't have the artifact. Opponent's thinking about it. Lightning Helix. And that's it. Okay, so land. Let's attempt to virtue this thing. Sweet. This thing taps to add for an instant or sorcery. So let's just go combat. This thing exiles a creature or planeswalker. So I guess that's all we're going to do for now. Yep, we can just exile that and win. Okay, so ossification on our planes. Kill that and attack for 6. Okay, so this is one of those matches where clearly going first is like so important, but I think that's pretty good. We'll leave it as is. Yeah, going first in this matchup is so important. Yeah, turn 1 guy, turn 2 removal, turn 3 Wedding Announcement. Seems like what we want to do. So we'll keep that. Yep. Inspector. Okay. So we'll go land. Play our very own 1/2. Are they gonna Gleeful Demolition me? Crowbar. So they get a 2/2 and they can sack this to kill an artifact. Yeah, I guess my deck's all artifacts and enchantments. Let's Virtue and kill. So you can just re-equip that, right? To there. But if he wants to spend his turn spending 2 mana to re-equip that, I'm probably okay with that. So I'm going to kill this and no attacks. I just realized this is a shoe. Ugh, yep. Okay. Yep. Tap their stuff and scry. Tap their stuff, yep. Okay, so let's go like this. So I can either play the wedding announcement. The problem is they're just going to equip and kill it, right? I can also play this and kill the 1/1. I think I'm going to just play the announcement and get my token. No attacks. I need to... I feel like they're going to play the Knight Errant here. I just feel it. War Leader's Call. Never mind. Tap all their stuff. Pump the Warden and attack with flying. I kind of wish I had the Get Lost now, but I don't. Let's double block here. Okay, so let's go Mirex, play the Skeleton, and then I'll probably wait and flash in the Virtue and double block the Inspector. So no attacks. Get our token. This thing's probably going to be the end of us here. So wait, what do I have that can kill that now? I don't even remember. I took out the Get Lost, right? What's my other removal? The Virtue won't kill it. Oh, God. Yep. Mm-hmm. So attack all. Just that. So they send both. So they get their guy. So let's flash this in. And I think I want this to die. And I don't think I'll chump block yet because this is going to flip and make it bigger. So we really need some way to deal with this Warden. And that's not it. Yeah. So let's attack with the 2/1. I don't think they care about it. And then we can hold back this. Nah. Not gonna do it. This thing's really good. Okay, well, we won a game. But they kind of had it all there, so too bad. Still had fun. Okay, so that was Black-White Enchantment aggro. I thought it was pretty good. Still impressed by the skeleton cards I talked about before. We lost to Boros tokens, which, I mean, it happens. That deck's really fast, so no matter what you're playing, that deck can sometimes just overwhelm you. So we did beat an Atraxa deck. And we did beat that new weird combo deck as well. I'm not sure about this deck because I feel like it's aggressive in the early game, and then with the Hallowed Haunting, like, I feel like, I don't know if it's better off to just play like a black-white aggro deck and not even do the enchantment stuff. Like, a few times the Hallowed Haunting thing worked and was good, but I don't know. Maybe it's good, but I'm just trying to find the best shell for these two skeleton cards, and I don't know if this is it. Another one that I was thinking of that I'll probably play in the future was a red-black version, just like a red-black, almost like sacrifice aggro deck with these skeleton cards. I'm super attached to the skeleton cards now, mainly because I could play Ob Nixilis, the 3-mana Ob Nixilis, because like turn 2 Case and then turn 3 Ob Nixilis, you can sacrifice the 2/1 and then make the second Ob Nixilis, and then that also gets rid of the skeleton, which solves the case. So I might try that in the future, like a red-black version, but I liked this card. I thought that was pretty good for like late game, getting back stuff when you've had a lot of stuff die. I think the deck probably could use some work. I'm probably missing a couple of important cards. I hope you enjoyed the games. If you have any suggestions for the deck of cards that you think would be good in this deck, please let me know in the comments, and I will certainly try it out. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.